Welcome to Storied Audio. The first thing Emily noticed when she walked into the apartment was the silence. Thick, unnatural, wrong. The second thing she noticed was the empty space where his shoes used to sit by the door. The third was the folded key on the counter, placed gently on top of a note with her name written in his handwriting. Her breath caught. Her heart stuttered. Her world tilted. No, 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 no. She rushed forward, hands shaking so violently she could barely unfold the paper. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I hope you find what you're looking for. Daniel. Her knees buckled. She slid to the floor, the note crumpling in her fist as a sob tore out of her chest. He was gone. He had actually left. Packed up and moved out while she was at work. No warning. No fight. No chance to explain. All because of one moment. One stupid, awful moment that looked so much worse than it was. 2 days earlier she'd been at the cafe near her office when her ex Jason walked in. She hadn't seen him in years. He'd come over, smiling like they were old friends, and before she could step back he hugged her. A long hug. Too long. And of course, that was the exact moment Daniel walked in to surprise her with lunch. She saw the hurt flash across his face. The betrayal. The disbelief. She'd pulled away immediately, stammering explanations, but he'd already shut down. He didn't yell. He didn't accuse. He just said, "I need space," and walked out. She thought they would talk later. She thought he would calm down. She never imagined he would leave. Emily tore through the apartment, opening closets, drawers, cabinets, each one emptier than the last. His clothes were gone. His books. His toothbrush. The mug he always used. The blanket he always stole from her side of the bed. Gone. All of it. Her chest tightened until she could barely breathe. She grabbed her phone and called him. Straight to voicemail. She called again. And again. And again. By the 10th call she was sobbing so hard she could barely see. "Please, Daniel," she whispered into the empty room. "Please don't give up on us. I didn't do anything. I didn't cheat. I swear to you I didn't." She curled up on the couch, clutching one of his old hoodies to her chest, inhaling the faint scent of him until she cried herself into exhaustion. Daniel sat in the small temporary apartment he'd rented, staring at his phone lighting up with her calls. Every ring felt like a knife twisting deeper. He loved her more than he'd ever loved anyone. But the image of her wrapped in another man's arms kept replaying in his mind, over and over, like a wound he couldn't stop touching. He wasn't angry. He was broken. He'd been cheated on before, years ago, by someone he'd trusted completely. He thought he'd healed. He thought Emily was different. He was different. But seeing her like that had ripped open every old scar. He wanted to answer. He wanted to hear her voice. He wanted her to tell him it wasn't what it looked like. But fear kept his thumb frozen above the screen. What if she lied? What if he believed her and got hurt again? What if he wasn't enough? He put the phone face down and pressed the heels of his hands into his eyes, trying to steady his breathing. He missed her. He hated missing her. He didn't know how to stop. The next morning, Emily drove to his work. She waited in the parking lot, pacing, crying, rehearsing what she would say. When he finally walked out, her heart nearly collapsed. He looked tired, guarded, hurt. "Daniel," she breathed, rushing toward him. Please talk to me." He froze, jaw tightening. "Emily, I don't think." "No," her voice cracked. "You don't get to walk away without hearing me. You don't get to leave me like I meant nothing to you." He flinched. "You know that's not true. Then why did you leave?" Her voice rose, trembling. "Why didn't you ask me what happened? Why didn't you give me a chance to explain?" He swallowed hard. "I saw enough." "No, you didn't." Tears streamed down her face. "He hugged me. I didn't hug him. I didn't invite him. I didn't want him. I pushed him away the second I saw you. I would never cheat on you. Never." He looked away, breathing unevenly. "It didn't look like that." "I know," she whispered. "I know it looked bad. But you didn't even let me speak. You just left." Her voice broke completely. "Do you have any idea what it felt like to come home and find you gone? To think I lost you forever over something I didn't even do?" Daniel's eyes softened, pain flickering across his face. "I didn't want to hurt you." "But you did," she said, voice barely audible. "You shattered me." She stepped closer, hands trembling. "I love you. I choose you. I've only ever wanted you. Please don't throw us away because of a misunderstanding. He closed his eyes, shoulders sagging under the weight of everything he felt. I'm scared, he admitted quietly. I'm scared of being wrong again. I'm scared of trusting the wrong person. I'm scared of losing myself. You won't lose yourself, she whispered. But you will lose me if you walk away now. Daniel finally met her eyes. Really met them. And what he saw there, raw pain, love, desperation, truth, hit him harder than anything else. I don't want to lose you, he said, voice cracking. Then stay, she whispered. Stay and let's fix this. Together. He hesitated, then nodded once. I can't move back in yet. I need time. I need to rebuild trust. I'll give you all the time you need, she said immediately. Just don't shut me out. He stepped closer, brushing a tear from her cheek with a trembling thumb. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry it looked like I hurt you, she whispered. But I didn't. I swear to you I didn't. He nodded, swallowing hard. I want to believe you. Then let me show you, she said softly. Day by day. As long as it takes. For the first time in days, something warm flickered between them. Fragile, tentative, but real. He reached for her hand. She took it like it was the lifeline she'd been drowning for. They stood there in the morning light, broken but trying, hurting but hopeful, two people who loved each other enough to fight through the fear. It wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be quick. But it would be theirs. And for now that was enough. Subscribe to the channel for more audio stories.